Hey guys, welcome back. Here we are today, kind of pre-scouting a project that a local gentleman was hoping to get some land clearing, some deer bedding, some deer food plots. So this is an 80-acre parcel. We're just doing a quick walkthrough and kind of see if I can see where the best places to put cover and bedding and food plots, etc. So not spending a whole lot of time. It's just a preliminary review here, but yeah, I guess let's follow along and see what we end up with. So from what I've been told, this has been clear cut or select cut, I guess that would be, a couple years ago, 2021. It's now 2023. Nice logging road, etc. So we're just taking a look, seeing what we can see. There's plenty of deer trails as you can see as we go along through here. So I don't know, I'll keep going here. So as I walk through these areas, I'm looking for a couple things. I'm looking for low-lying areas to potentially hold water. Then I'm also looking for flat, open areas that we could do food plots. They're growing mosquitoes here pretty big. And then I'm looking for thicker trees that can be basically cut, and we can lay them down for cover. So we're getting a little bit thicker here, but so are the skeeters. So this is kind of what I'm looking for. There's little low divots. Water probably sits in these for the most part. It's kind of been a dry summer this year so far. But yeah, there's these holes kind of everywhere you kind of look here. So if we were going to do a water hole, this would be the prime candidate. All right, so just kind of looking. I'm in a little bit of a clearing here. But looking, you can kind of see how these trees, 4 to 6 inches, those are kind of the prime candidates for hinge cutting. You know, you hinge cut them about hip high. They'll still produce buds and food, but they're creating cover. So if we did cover here, which we're about, I don't know, a quarter of the way in on the first 40, if we created cover, then we have areas out there that I just walked through that could be our food plot. And then just back there was where that water source was. So this is kind of just a blank slate, which is really hard to get a perspective when you're standing here where we're going to put everything. I mean, I've only walked so far, I don't know, 15 acres, give or take. It doesn't change a whole lot. It's just nice wood, but you know, there's definitely places that need to be adventured here and figure out where we're gonna put stuff. So yeah, they're growing mosquitoes and horseflies. I don't know, they're buzzing. Maybe I should have came a little more prepared with my head net stuff. About 90 degrees out here today, but we'll keep trucking here. There's no really good path. I mean, you can kind of see where the logging trails were, but for the most part, it's just bahaing through the woods. Yep, quite the adventure. Oh, I tell you, it's beautiful though. It's just thick. So let's keep her going. So this is what I was kind of talking about. There's trees down, bent. So it was pulped 2 years ago. So all this undergrowth is probably pretty fresh. Deer got more than enough to chew on. But I'm not sure they can move around in here. I honestly think half the battle is the deer can't move. I'm only about 20 yards from the road. Technically, there's nowhere in sight. We'll get there. Oh, there it is. So yeah, I just think it's too thick. So that's where I went in. Not quite. I came out, I don't know, 3/4 of the way down the 80 or 40. Must be a quarter wide, half long, times 2. But yeah, that is kind of the idea. Nice area, gravel road, very little traffic. So yeah. All right, guys, so that was a quick adventure here on this 90-degree day, growing mosquitoes, horseflies, deer flies, the size of dimes. But I walked, like I said, a good chunk of it. Basically spending time. Get out in your woods, figure out where stuff needs to go, figure out where the low areas are, where you're gonna hold water, where can you get bedding near the water, near your food. Most of the time if you got low area holding water, you can't do food plots because they're too wet, or they won't grow because they'll drown out. So that's kind of the complexity of just walking your property and knowing what you got, where you got it. If you go out and you do the thing, where are your deer? And you say, well, they're over there, and you're over there is swinging your arm. It's not good enough. You should be able to pinpoint where your deer bed majority of the time, not just day here, day there. You should be able to point and be pretty specific. If you can't, you got to do something different, because you're not going to have deer when you want deer. You got to keep them and try to keep them as long year round as possible. So that's what we're out here today doing a little bit of scouting. I'll get back with the homeowner, give him some of my thoughts. Probably have to come out again when it's not so hot, and maybe with a head net, because yeah, the flies are just horrible here. I don't know if you can see them. Can't see them above my head, but they're there for sure. So until next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and have comments, ask questions. That's what we're here for. So I love what I do, watching deer grow and watching people be happy and being productive and making the woods a better place. So future of our woods is in our children. Get your kids out there and hunt. So until next time, thanks again.